We now continue with part 3 of Elsa's journey. She runs across the thunder path, not even bothering to look. All that matters was keeping up with this group. As she ran up a hill, she could tell that ThunderClan's scent was no more. It didn't really smell like anything, and before long, she had made it. This was the new camp. The clan immediately began to look around. Badgerfur called out, "Everyone gather around for a meeting." Elsa smiled. He looked like he belonged up on that rock. She walked over to the group and sat next to Snakepaw. Elsa's smile quickly turned to a frown as Badgerfur spoke. "Willowtail, you have proven loyal to the warrior code, and I admire your cleverness. This is why I ask that you become our next deputy." Elsa looked down at her paws. The cat that hated her was going to be deputy now? This wasn't good. Willowtail looked around at the small clan. "I accept. I will protect this clan with my life," she said proudly. Badgerfur continued, "White Shadow, you will be ShadowClan's new medicine cat." He looked at the small clan once more and then up at the stars. "May StarClan approve my decision." He dismissed the clan and jumped down from the rock, just as Willowtail approached Beestrike and Elsa. "Beestrike, you and Snakepaw will patrol borders by dawn." She then turned to Badgerstar. "May I talk with you?" Elsa at this point was just kind of watching everything happen. Badgerstar responded, "Of course." Willowtail side-eyed Elsa. "Alone." Elsa got the message and decided to walk to the other side of camp. Elsa found a nice empty rock to jump up on. She took a moment to look around the camp. This clan was much smaller than ThunderClan, and with Badgerstar leader, that was great, but Willowtail being deputy, is this really the life she wanted? She couldn't help but overthink a little bit. In the distance, she noticed 2 strange cats over by the camp entrance. Beestrike and another ShadowClan warrior seemed to be handling it. Did these 2 cats want to join? She listened. Curious, and wondered if her clanmates needed help, she walked over to Beestrike. These 2 seemed to be kitty pets, just like her. Maybe this would be amazing. Maybe other cats in this clan who really understood her. It seemed like these 2 kitty pets did want to join ShadowClan. She happily led them over to Badgerstar's den. Sitting down, Badgerstar walked out. Elsa could feel her fur bristle as Willowtail approached her from behind, sitting next to her. "Oh, what now?" Willowtail looked over. "Snowpelt, can we talk?" Elsa forgot that the clan had renamed her Snowpelt, a more warrior-sounding name, although she still liked to call herself Elsa. Badgerstar invited the 2 kitty pets into his den. Elsa looked a little uncomfortable, but nodded. "Sure." Willowtail jumped to her paws and started walking away from the group. "Come on." Both of the she-cats jumped up onto a rock. Now they were sitting next to each other. Elsa couldn't help but think that maybe she was being kicked out of the clan. Finally, Willowtail broke the awkward silence. "I'm sorry for everything. I know you've never really done anything to me and you don't deserve it." Elsa's jaw almost dropped. Was Willowtail apologizing? She quickly added, "It's just I've known Badgerstar for a long time, and I'll admit I was a bit jealous." Elsa thought for a moment before responding. "Badgerstar helped me leave my kitty pet life. I simply wanted a friend." Elsa sighed. She couldn't pretend like she didn't at least used to have feelings for Badger Star. I don't blame you, though. We used to be pretty close. But I can see that he's moved on. Willowtail meowed. I understand that now, but I didn't before. I just wanted to apologize for my inappropriate behavior towards you. It's okay. I forgive you. Elsa smiled and gently bowed her head. This was her new deputy, after all. At least the two were able to make up. Willowtail smiled and bowed her head back. No cat is perfect, and I know that I'm certainly not. Elsa chuckled. I think you'll be a good deputy. This is going to be new for all of us. Willowtail looked. I know, but I'm just not used to all this change. Badger Star will be there to help you if you need. I'm sure of it. Willowtail looked over and nodded. And I'll be there for you too, as a friend, not a rival, she said, sticking her tongue out. Elsa felt a warm, comforting feeling. This was so nice. It finally felt like she belonged here and this was her home. Turning to look at Willowtail, she spoke. I promise to be a loyal warrior to you guys. Willowtail smiled. Thank you, Elsa. Leaping off of the rock, they were greeted by Badger Star and Honeyfern. Badger Star had a big smile on his face as he spoke. I'm glad to see you two getting along. Of course, Elsa purred. Willowtail chirping in. I'm also glad we got past our differences. Badger Star spoke. Willowtail, if you could make sure the dawn patrol gets done. Willowtail perked up. Oh, right. Bye, guys, she said as she walked off. Now it was just Elsa and Badger Star sitting next to each other. It feels like the first time they had been able to talk in forever. Elsa smiled. You run this clan very well. Thank you, Elsa, he responded. Apparently I make a better leader than deputy. Elsa fluffed up. Clouded Star was a foolish old cat. Willowtail, who had just finished her duties, walked over. Mouse-brained indeed. Badger Star and Willowtail began to speak back and forth. Elsa quietly added, I'll leave you two alone and hunt for the clan. She turned and padded off. After a successful hunt, she walked back to camp. The clan seemed to be all hyped up, speaking about a gathering tonight. Honeyfern and Beestrike explained that they had just finished spying on ThunderClan, explaining that it's even more of a mess now. As the clan continued to chat, a cat walked up to her. It was Milkbark, one of the kitty pets that recently joined. She looked at Elsa and said, Snowpelt, come on, patrol. Oh, coming. She followed Milkbark out of the camp. The other kitty pet, Ospreywing, was also joining them. The three cats stumbled upon a fresh-looking den. Elsa leaped down to get a better look, Milkbark responding, Rogues have been here. It stinks. As the patrol headed back to tell Badger Star, Honeyfern came running towards them. Guys, the gathering! Come on, we're gonna be late! The sound of many paws thumping against the ground could be heard as the group of cats all reached the gathering. This was no ordinary small clan gathering. This was a gathering where every clan came and the leaders would speak about current issues. Elsa quickly sat next to a large brown warrior named Lionpad. He was telling the clan how it was good to be early and being on time meant you were being late. Elsa couldn't help but smile. They were the only clan there so far. Beestrike ran up to Badger Star. ThunderClan's on their way. Suddenly, Stone Star was on top of the rock, sitting next to Badger Star. And soon after, More ThunderClan cats surrounded them. "Hello, Stone Star," Badger first said. "ThunderClan may start." Stone Star spoke. "My clan's been okay. After Badger left, the clan needed a new deputy. I was going to choose him, but he left. My clan is good, though." Hisses could be heard coming from the ShadowClan cats. Why was Stone Star lying? He had picked Burnt Pelt. Badger Star spoke. "ShadowClan is doing very well. Prey is plenty, and we have 2 new warriors." Willowtail spoke. "And for your information, Stone Star, we don't regret a single decision." Stone Star looked over at his clan. "I do not wish to start a war, Badger Star." Badger Star responded, "For now, yes, we will remain peaceful." "Who said anything about wars? ThunderClan and ShadowClan have been accusing each other since the dawn of the clans," Lionpad muttered. Elsa was just happy there wasn't going to be a war. That's the last thing either of the clans needed. Then Badger Star spoke. "If that's everything, I think this gathering is over." Mumbles and whispers could be heard from the ThunderClan side, talking about war and seeking revenge. Willowtail hissed, "Nobody is going to war!" Both of the leaders jumped down from the rock, Badger Star walking over to the ShadowClan side. He looked at them and said, "ShadowClan, let's go." The clan rose to their paws. Scary sounds of rumbling and monsters could be heard above, as Badger Star led them in a tunnel underneath the Thunder Path. Elsa made sure to stick close with her clanmates, feeling such a sense of pride to be a part of the ShadowClan. Back at camp, she decided to give the 2 new warriors a tour of the clan, showing them the different dens and where Badger Star usually calls the meetings. When finished, she walked over to Lionpad, who was sitting on a rock by himself. "Hi, Lionpad," she said. "Oh, hello, Snowpelt." While the 2 cats chatted, Elsa couldn't help but notice how handsome this Tom was. Maybe she could get to know him better. As it started to get late, Elsa got up and stretched. "Well, time for a well-deserved sleep. You try and get some as well," she purred to Lionpad before walking off into the den. Elsa drifted off to sleep as the moon rose high in the sky. But then suddenly she heard a cat approaching. Looking up, it was Badger Star. He gently nudged her with his large paw. Snowpelt?" Elsa quickly got up. Yes?" Badger Star shuffled his paws nervously. Elsa could tell something was wrong. She tilted her head. "Is something wrong, Badger Star?" His expression softened. "I want to tell you something." Curling up next to her, he looked into her eyes, gently leaning forward to boop her nose. "I, love you, Elsa." And suddenly, the scene turns white. Sitting in front of you now is Little Sprout, a StarClan cat. She smiles. That was part 3 of Elsa's journey. I hope you guys all liked it, and make sure to subscribe, comment, and like it. There will be one more part 4. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Badgerfur continued. That was my dog. Badger Star now. He's a star. It seems like these 2 kitty pets